Now, Trump's lawyers are arguing to dismiss this case with Trump soon serving as president. So Judge Juan Merchan was supposed to make this decision. This was on Trump's request to toss out his conviction in the case today, but now the ruling has been delayed until at least November 19th. This is 1 week from today. Fox 5's Morgan McKay is in the newsroom now with more on this. Morgan, maybe you could explain for us what this ruling means and what's coming next.
Well, Bianca, pretty much what this means is we're going to be sitting here again in 1 week. Now, Judge Juan Merchan handing down this decision, saying that he's going to be delaying what he's going to do next for about 1 week, giving prosecutors more time to argue what President-elect Donald Trump's win means for this case. Now, as you mentioned, Trump's lawyers have been arguing that the case should be tossed out, and you see this in emails filed with the court. And they are arguing that the case should be tossed out because Trump is now going to be president. The judge had already been delaying sentencing after Trump's conviction because of a Supreme Court ruling. So this, again, is a new delay. The judge saying that he's going to be making a decision on November 19th on exactly what this win means for the case and whether he's going to toss it out.
Maybe you could explain to us what the Supreme Court decision was and how it ultimately affected this case now.
Yes, so a jury earlier this year convicted Trump of falsifying business records in order to hide hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels to keep her quiet ahead of the 2016 election. Trump has argued that that's not true and he was being politically persecuted. But right after this conviction, the Supreme Court handed down a decision saying that a president couldn't be prosecuted for their actions while in office. And they also argued that they handed down this ruling that any of these actions while Trump was in office, they can't be used for any other sort of case, even if it was during when Trump was in his personal time before he was president. Now, Trump's team argues, however, that some of the testimony entered in as evidence, such as some of these checks signed by Trump, some testimony from White House aides, that this shouldn't have been allowed in the trial, and they should, of course, be tossing out the case in its entirety. Now, prosecutors have argued that, this wasn't the entire case, so the judge was making a decision, and he had delayed sentencing until after the election in order to not influence the election. And so this was a delay, and now we're seeing another delay. And so I would think that most legal experts are saying right now that this case will be tossed out eventually.
All right, we'll see what happens. Morgan, thanks so much for that.